Welcome back to Drift Delvers, my airbrushed Sawyers and Kates. How are we doing?
What a weird introduction.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm lost.
the context I hope will come
it will
clear
reveal
soon.
itself.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
This is my fault, honestly. Airbrush Sawyers and Kates. That's great. So on our other show on this feed, the APA, that if you're new here, that you've skipped over a bunch of times to listen to this show, also quit skipping. Go listen to that show.
Wait, I mean, in due time.
Yeah.
I do both.
Yeah.
But no.
Quit your job.
It was a sort of recurring bit. Like, Adam was a really big Lost fan, and still is still a very big fan of the show Lost. It's not past tense. Sorry.
Nope.
But numerous times over the course of the APA, we've done. The intro banter has had to do with Lost or his obsession with Lost and all that stuff. And many of us have watched it. It's not like we don't participate. But I wanted to talk about Lost again because it's like bringing back an old bit, but also because I find it delightful. My grandmother, who is 80, she, me and the family had to have a talk with her not long ago. Like, hey, you're trying to do too much. Like she works very hard, and it's like, it's time to relax a little bit. Like, let other people do some stuff, have a seat, enjoy some TV shows and stuff like that. And much to my surprise, she took that to heart. And she has been like on a hardcore, like finding new TV shows and crushing them kick. And so like a week and a half ago, I walked in after work and looked over and she's watching Lost. And I was like, I did a double take. I was like, are you watching Lost? And she was like, yeah, it seems like a cool show. I was like, I'm not complaining. Like, this is amazing. Because she's got more of a Hallmark sensibility, generally speaking.
Looking into those Lacey Chabert movies. Huh?
So I was like, no, that's awesome. Like, you may not like it, but give it a chance. Let me know what you think. If you do dig it, maybe, you get to season 2 or something, I'll try to, watch some episodes with you. What a fool I was. She is 3 seasons, almost 4 seasons in. She in like 2 weeks.
And those first 3 seasons have like over 20-hour-long episodes.
Right. Yeah, she is just annihilating. She's watching it right now. It's amazing. But I messaged Adam and E-Robs yesterday, and I was like, she obviously is really into it. I was like, I want to get her some kind of like Lost-related gag gift for Christmas. So can y'all see if you can come up with something? Just kind of look around Etsy or whatever. And I think I'm going to get her this. It's like a sweatshirt that's like the, in the middle of the mall booth style airbrushed sweatshirt of Sawyer, who's like the big hunky blonde dude from Lost. But it's like 4 or 5 different pictures of Sawyer. It's kind of like one of those wolf shirts, but for a hot dude, but with a hot dude. But it's like 2 of the pictures are Sawyer just without a shirt in jeans, just standing there looking at you. And like one of them, he's like playing guitar, like it's amazing. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to get this for her for Christmas.
Nice.
And I'll take pictures and show you guys the results.
Yeah, well, I hope that the story was worth the wait for the intro of this. If you were to be a airbrushed character from Lost, which airbrushed character would you be?
The airbrush part is like very important.
Very important.
It is. It might change your perspective.
So it's like if someone made an airbrush T-shirt of you and you were a character in Lost. I don't understand the full ramifications of it. You're just picking one of the characters.
I'm going to let you sort that out.
I mean, it's easy for me. It's Sawyer.
Yeah. What about you, Dustin?
Desmond. I'm gonna go
Desmond's good. That's
Desmond's a really good one.
Yeah,
that's also a good
you mean the one that already looks exactly like you?
Well, here's the thing. I would have gone Locke because he's my favorite, but I won't spoil it too much. But I have issues with where he ends up in the long term. So
because he's like not a good person.
Well, it's not even that. It's just, anyways. I'm gonna go Charlie.
I'm gonna go with Hurley.
I knew you would go with Charlie.
Hurley, that's a good one.
Hurley's the man.
Hurley is great. Yeah,
Hurley is the cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it'd be him like riding in the VW van.
Yeah.
Just like having a blast.
Nobody even touched Jack. Nobody touched Saeed.
Jack's milk toast as hell, boy. He is my grandma's favorite.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm gonna go with Kim.
Kim.
Kim. You get so much fucking character
Kim
development
is
with him.
the shit, dude.
Yeah, wait,
that
are
character.
Are you talking about Jen?
Oh, Jen.
Jen. Fuck yeah.
At first, when you said Kim, I was like, "What female character is that?" I don't think there is a Kim at all.
No, it's Jen. It's Jen. Yeah.
Jen is very cool.
Jin Soo Kwon.
character.
Yeah, Jen has a great arc. Saeed has a great arc, but that just ain't me, dog.
I like Saeed.
Yeah, I
No Ben Linus enjoyers.
Oh man, I think he's a great character.
So good.
He's my favorite character on the show.
Oh really?
Just to watch because he's
I thought you just said Locke was your favorite.
I said
Yeah,
he
you
was.
can go to whichever character you want. He's gonna say that's my favorite.
No,
He just loves Lost that much.
yeah, that's true.
All right. What about Kate? How you feel about Kate? Okay.
This is the bit.
Yeah.
Everybody hates Kate.
I have said a lot about what I think about Kate in several of our other shows. What I will say is that I'm a big Juliet fan. I am.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Same.
I like Claire a lot. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I hate Kate. That's where I'm gonna. That's where I'm gonna land
that
on this.
rhymes.
Yeah.
Conveniently.
What was Jen's wife's name?
Son's great too.
Son's dope too. Yeah.
They're all great. Lost.
It's
is
been
good,
so
you guys.
long since I have watched the show. Like 10, I think probably 10 years.
Well, now I want to go back and watch it because it's like in my. It's near me all the time now.
Yeah, right,
You know,
right.
but I'm not watching it.
Well, you guys are lost in time and space, but you guys are doing a pretty good job, and thank God that you don't have a Jack or Kate in your crew.
Lost in time and space, like Michael, or Michael's son, actually. Right?
Dude, no, yes,
Okay.
but no. We can't. Just.
I will say Jack's at least a doctor, so he has some value there.
Yeah, I mean, he gets. He does get stuff done. Like I don't like.
Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my point. It's like as opposed to Kate, who is not a doctor and is also awful.
Yeah. Well, I tried to transition.
Now you got to do the hard pivot. You got to make the hard pivot.
Starfinder.
All right.
We're playing now. We're doing it now. We are in a dream station.
We'll do it live.
Last episode, you guys took out some of the former attendants of the station that had turned zombie in the long years that this has been neglected. I gave John a hard time about his injury echo, but the truth of the matter is that you guys would have seen like the uniforms that they would wear, and there might just be, you do understand that these were once like the stewards of this dream station, and then you found some great armor both for Raya and your ship, and had Lenny come and get it, and that's where we left. And so there's still more station to explore, my friends, so let us jump back into pretend and start playing again.
All right, that was everything in the room that we
Actually,
can
there's
now
one thing
check
that
off.
I didn't tell. Yeah, there's one thing I didn't tell you last episode. There is a basic med kit in there.
Oh, cool. Well, anyone who actually can use medicine, that'll be useful for you.
I have already got one.
Yeah, basic med kits are trash because if you are going to use one, you already have one at character creation. So that's why I didn't tell you last time. What do you want to do?
I think
win the
we just
game.
let's
Get back on track.
Let's
you know?
skedaddle.
Yeah, we're gonna move back into the into that long hallway where we fought
Sure.
the drift zombies.
They're still there, but they are still dead.
They're still
Like
dead. We don't
they're
we're
still
not gonna worry
dead.
about
They're
them.
Yep.
still
I mean,
like
is there
dead.
anything for us to recover from? these zombies?
No.
And we have our weapons out. We're sneaking around, being very vigilant. about these doors and these halls and these
We do
corners.
have a long hallway and, kind of moving out to the north, and there are at least 3 or 4 doors that we can see from where we are.
Yeah, so you
2 on the left side of the hallway, 1 on the right, and then at the end of the hallway, which I'm assuming is a T hallway, right? We can see another
Yeah, we
door.
can't quite see, but it looks similar to that, yeah. So I think we just start checking doors, right? That's the plan.
yeah.
I'm already at one, baby.
We're at the doors. Everybody get in your typical positions.
All right.
On your 6.
And then, you
Go
guys,
for it. Go for it, Ryan.
Yeah,
Wait,
do
I
it.
have
After
a
you.
question. Hold on.
Sure.
Before we potentially pop something else off. So we went and explored that room. We also called in Lenny and the ship to come pick that stuff up. Would there have been enough time to take a 10-minute?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
You snuck it in there, buddy. I thought you were gonna forget. And I sure wasn't
I
gonna tell
was
you.
like, man, well, really, it wasn't as much for the stamina recovery as being able to do biotic invigoration again,
right.
which is like such a core part of my strategy these days.
Yep. Well, just make sure you spend that resolve point, and you can get your stamina back.
I'm good.
Yeah, everybody else is in good shape.
I'm totally
Yeah.
good.
We just sit around and wait for Raya to rest. Like,
Yeah, well,
Do you
and
feel
the like
better
tail
now?
fades off, and evolves away. And yeah, she just needs a minute. And
it's like,
and
are you better now? What
you
about
better
now?
Yeah, it's like
Now?
We're
you'll
playing
give me
Starfinder.
about
right
10 minutes.
All right.
All right,
Cool.
So
you're
is this
good.
door
Yeah.
locked? Can I
No,
check if it's locked?
It's not locked. You don't see any kind of locking mechanism on it.
Boom.
Dope.
All right. Let me tell you what you see in here. This looks like it's the engineering room. You see a power core, a drift engine, and other essential systems, but they're all blanketed by a very, very thick layer of dust. There are access panels along the floor and walls, but they have all been removed, exposing a relay of techno-magical sigils rendered dim and inactive by the lack of power. The ceilings here are lower than the rest of the ship to 8 foot.
Okay.
When you open the door, does anybody have like a computer on them?
Our comm units?
Yeah, but like a data pad or a computer?
No.
I would assume you don't, Dustin. I'm very.
I mean, I
surprised
have
by that.
I thought there was a computer in the comm unit, but I guess I have engineering kit, but I don't have any kind of like computer or anything.
Damn.
Okay, but you do have comm units, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all of your comm units immediately start playing Sledgehammer.
Okay.
Ba-dum.
But like right when it gets to the cool part, it cuts off, and you hear this giggle from inside. Hello, visitors. Welcome to the station of dreams.
I think this one's your department, Gildy.
Thank you. We've just arrived.
Yeah, and so, if you kind of step in a little bit, just to get a better picture of the room.
I can't.
Oh yeah, I paused it.
Game's paused.
Paused. There you go. You see this guy, kind of like perched up on some of the rafters in the top of the room, and he's just like. First of all, let's describe this.
Yeah,
for our
let's talk
listeners.
about this
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's like if Todd McFarlane designed Carlac right, Carlock. But then she was extremely emaciated, and has like a long. It's a very obviously very red. You know.
Yeah, it's like a traditional like devilish imp. You know,
Three eyes. Has wings of sorts. She's got long hair, wings that end in like stained glass panels or something.
Yeah, multicolored stained glass panels of
then
pink and green and blues.
And the end of her tail appears to have a bunch of fur or feathers or something that's also in those same pink and green and blues.
Well, those. Go ahead, John.
I said it reminds me of like a corrupted version of like Tooth if he was created by a Desna or something like that. Like a corrupted Desnan Tooth.
Yeah.
What you guys all know from your training from Professor Felina Morana is that, and he told you to look out for these things. This is a ship gremlin.
Okay.
Okay, it is a gremlin.
Yeah, it's like a glitch gremlin. And it's just standing there perched looking at you, and then like it like waves its hands at you, and all your armor is just covered in like butts and dicks and balloons and coffee urns. Like it's like all of a sudden your whole armor has just been graffitied with a bunch of lewd and random shit, and he's just in this glitch gremlin is just cackling, cracking up.
Is that my armor?
Stupid.
And like where is this gremlin in relation to us?
Right here. Right in the middle of the room, but it's like perched up in the ceiling.
Sayan will take one step forward.
When you do that, you can also see two smaller little gremlins pop out of the consoles.
These are glitch gremlins.
Yes, and there's like two of them, and there's three of them. I'm sorry, and they are giggling in chorus with the jokes that this larger one is pulling on you.
Okay.
Like I said, Sayun steps up. He addresses the lead goblin. You there, goblin. I am not amused.
I think Gil is like having a hard time holding back his laughter. He's like, he knows this is a serious situation, but he's just like...
yeah. I mean, I think it's funny, but Sayun would not be amused, so he's got to step up and.
Are you trying to do some sort of check in alignment with what you're saying? I'd like perhaps an intimidate.
Yes, I would like to do an intimidation check.
All right, let's get it.
I don't have many points in this.
Do a mysticism if it's possible.
But we'll
learn about
just
'em.
see, man. You never know. No, God, dude. I'm literally never opening my sheet in Foundry again. That's a natural 6 for a 9.
Damn.
I'm just gonna close
like
it, and I will never open it again.
Yeah, that's like the third 9 you've rolled tonight.
I keep rolling the same fucking number, man.
I know. It's wild. He just like, so what did you say when you walked
Said
up?
he was not amused.
Yeah. Well, I am.
Excuse me.
You may not be.
What?
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 Can I speak?
Sphincter says what?
You're an asshole.
What?
You may not be amused, Goblin.
I said I am amused. You said you're not amused.
Now I'm confused. Let me cut to the chase. If you do not stop this foolishness right now, I will have your little goblin head. Are we clear?
Jeez.
I hear you. And then, like, he waves his hands again, and your sword, like turns into like a balloon sword. You know, like an animal balloon. You know, those long balloons that.
Ooh.
Yeah, it turns. Yeah, it looks like a balloon sword. It's like, hey, what are you gonna cut with that?
So he drops the balloon sword, but it kind of like floats listlessly off
No,
away.
when you drop it, it does drop with the weight that it should. You hear a clank when it hits. Roll a perception check.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Quite illusory.
What about the rest of you?
+5?
Like, you got a couple of you
All right,
still
so
standing
that's-
out in the hallway.
It's 21 on the perception check.
All right, yeah. So you can see through that this is a holographic illusion that's being cast.
Oh, okay. Sayun lets out an exasperated sigh, and he looks over his shoulder at the rest of the party, as if to say, "Somebody do something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill this
Or
little
I'm
bastard."
gonna do something.
Yeah.
I like. Is there anything like while he's interacting with that whole situation? Like, I'm just thinking of like we're scientists, we're researchers. Like, could I roll any kind of check to like try to gain knowledge about these creatures?
Yeah, but you can, but I'm kind of like giving this to you as something that you would have been prepped for, you know, because glitch gremlins are kind of a nuisance across ships. So what I would do is I'll let you roll, but we're gonna -5 on the DC. All
Well,
right.
is the red one a glitch gremlin as well, or is it a different species?
But it does look bigger than what you're accustomed to. So you can certainly roll. As I said, I'm going to lower the DC.
Roll what?
This would be a. I actually don't know. Hold on.
It's mysticism. Don't worry about it.
It probably is, but
I
I'm
sure
not-
hope so.
Yes, it is mysticism.
Nice. Okay. Here's my bonus. It's really good.
I'm
Okay. I rolled an
honestly-
11, so that's a dirty 20 total.
Okay. So you definitely identify this as a glitch gremlin, and it's actually the ship class of glitch gremlin, which is a little bit stronger version of your typical glitch gremlin.
Oh, okay. He's like a lieutenant.
Yes.
I just
You
want to
can
say I'm really
ask-
glad that the gremlin didn't actually turn all of our clothing into that like hentai hoodie or whatever. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, I just got this armor.
yeah. Okay. So you can pretty much ask whatever you want here. Get like 2 questions, right? So ask me what you want.
Weaknesses.
Weaknesses. No weaknesses.
Oh, lame. I guess special abilities. I was gonna do that or resistances if y'all have a preference.
I think special abilities personally.
Okay.
Special abilities. You know that they have magic. They can cast spells. They have something called the Aura of Disaster. You remember Fel talking to you about this. And he was talking to you about it more in the sense of like an infestation on your ship, because if you try to attack a ship glitch gremlin and you miss, the attack, this aura makes the attack ricochet wildly to cause damage to the ship and its systems.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So a randomly determined starship system becomes 1 step more damaged. In addition, the area, there's like 1d4 5-foot squares become difficult terrain as some of the ricocheting debris falls down. They also have Stellar Stowaway, which this is just flavor at this point, but in starship combat, a ship glitch gremlin on board a ship can cause havoc at the end of the ship's turn, It attempts an engineering check against the same DC to patch a damaged starship system. If it succeeds, it causes the ship system of its choice to function as if one step more damaged until the end of starship combat. So yeah, it just wreaks havoc on ships. But the main thing that you're going to want to consider here is that it can cast spells.
Right. Yeah, so Raya just kind of like takes that in and is recalling all the knowledge that Fel gave us, and anything else she may have read about. And then once, Sayun kind of like turns to the guys and is like, you deal with this or I'm going to really deal with it, Raya turns to the leader, the ship gremlin, and is like, do you guys know about the room that there's like a keypad, but it's like made we can't get it open. It's like, did you do that? Did you fix with the locks?
And he's like giggling, but he's like, locks? No.
So yes.
Are we speaking a different language? Because I said no.
I mean,
I know I said before, but I hyphenated, interrupted myself and said no.
Yeah, hard to know whether I can believe you is the problem.
Why don't you roll a diplomacy check?
Due to your inherent chaotic nature.
Sayun, you can attempt an aid on this diplomacy because you have interacted here.
Okay, I don't have any.
Does anybody else
points
want
in
to?
diplomacy?
Yeah, well, roll's a roll. Does anybody
will
else?
So I got a negative
All right,
one.
hold on. Before anybody aids, I need you to say something to you. You gotta.
Right, you got to be part of the conversation.
Yeah.
I'll step up. Be like, my compatriot here, he doesn't have a good sense of humor, but I thought it was hilarious. The shape of the buttocks, the girth of the penises, and the arrangement that you put was highly inspired. It's hilarious.
The dick meat all over the place.
You are truly a humor master.
As you say that, we're still going to get diplomacy roll, but as you say that, you feel tooth being extracted out of your neck, and he comes out like almost unwillingly and starts singing,
Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from?
Cotton Eye Joe, and he's like being
Fritzing.
forced. He's like being forced to sing this, and he's like looking at you with like wide eyes.
Like he's got like a horrified expression in his eyes, but he cannot control his body.
Correct. Yes.
It's cotton-eyed bow in this.
Yeah.
It's really distinct.
And then I'll just say, stop that this instant. Your
All right,
humor.
great.
I take back what I said. This is
Let's
Satan
get the
starts
diplomacy
nodding. He
aid
starts
first,
nodding
yeah.
in agreement.
All right, so you guys roll your diplomacy aids.
I've got a -1.
Well, that means you got to roll to
Just roll high.
I rolled a natural 10, so that's a 9. So that's not a negative.
So that's a fail.
I rolled a 21 total.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is one aid. John, Sabana, anything from you?
Yeah. So yeah, she's going to, let's see. Nope, not roll from fucking Foundry. Okay.
Roll from Norse Foundry.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
put the
right.
Norse in it. Gotta put that Norse in it.
Norse.
I'm Norse.
Norse in your Norse.
Norse in your Norse.
Get Norsed.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, that's definitely an 8. That's gonna be a 23.
Great.
Nice.
All right.
I wish you guys were rolling the diplomacy.
Right. Do you have any
Trying to say something.
any inspirations, Heath? I just want to remind. No, not you, John. You're good. You did your part. Heath has now got the important role, so just kind of reminding you about inspirations.
I think I have one because I created an item. So I mean, yeah, I guess I use it. I hate to use it on these little.
I mean, don't
Jokers.
let me talk you into it, but
Hey, I'll give you one because I have 3.
Oh, heck yeah!
There you go.
Nice. Okay, so that's a +2.
So you got a +6 net.
Nice. Okay. Okay, that is a 16 on the die. So, and I have a +0. So that's 22.
22 is a success.
Nice.
He says, all right. I did do it. I've just been here bored. Well, I gotta do things to keep my buddies entertained. And they're all like, yeah, keep us entertained. Yes. And so he's like, I got some people that I'm taking care of here. Got it? You with me?
Yep. I understand, yeah.
Okay.
So were you telling the truth about the... Do you know the lock I'm talking about? The room that's
I did
blocked
that.
off?
It's pretty sweet.
You did do that? Like you blocked it off?
Yes. What? Are you not understanding?
I'm just-
did the lock. It's
well,
a work of art.
It is. It's honestly really impressive. We couldn't do anything to bypass it, but we would like to get into that room. Now that we've kind of gotten to know each other, would you mind helping us out with that?
Well, I mean, what do you think, guys?
And they're all like whispering to each other, kind of like minions. And then they're like,
Yeah.
and then they're like,
It's a split decision over here. It's up to you, Red. I love it when it's up to me.
and at this time you notice there is like a considerable hoard of treasure here that like is kind of behind Red. I'm just saying you notice it.
I'm just gonna say Seun surreptitiously picks up his sword.
Okay.
What are you doing? We're talking here, right? We're talking.
Yes, we're talking.
I'm still deciding if I'm gonna help.
Perhaps you could decide quicker.
Well, I have all the time in the world.
You
You
might,
know how long I've
little
been here?
one.
I've been here a long time.
Is there anything we can do to speed up your decision?
Let me think about it for a while.
I suggest you
Give me 15 minutes to decide if I can speed this up.
I'm gonna need some time to think about if I can make this faster.
All right. So
He's like, all right. I will help you with the locks. Shut up, guys. Yeah, we'll help you with the locks.
Your mischievous snickering does not give me confidence.
I am who I am, and I can't help it.
I think that's the best you're gonna get there, Seun.
Trying to make,
he just
trying to make
shakes his
dinner
head. He
plans
just,
with
like-
the Joker, you know?
yeah. He just shakes his
It'll be a
head.
blast. No, I don't want to.
It'll knock you dead.
and all the little ones.
Now I'm quite tempted to just kill you all.
Not near the components.
Perhaps you would like to join us out in the hallway. For some nice,
Let me come show you
friendly
something.
conversation.
I would like to show you the perfect penis that I drew in the
Oh my
bathroom.
You- that's got to be like a +2
We
at
gotta
least.
get a diplomacy check on that one.
Right?
Yeah.
How's he gonna pass that
penis.
up?
All right. So Dustin, you can roll another diplomacy check to try to take him from friendly to helpful.
I can
You
even
got
do
him from
build
indifferent to
trust.
friendly.
I
Yeah.
can cast it. Can I cast it?
Yeah. Go for
Yeah, I'm
it.
gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast build trust. on the red over here. And that basically, you get a sense of the best way to interact with the target to encourage positive regard towards you. You get a +2 circumstance bonus to charisma checks. Pretty much anything that deals with charisma.
I will say, Toof is still doing the Cotton Eye Joe dance.
Oh, really?
Cotton Eye Bow.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Build Trust. So, DC 14 will. Harmless.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 23. So yeah, no good there. But
Does that mean that he knows that you cast a spell
yeah, he
on
does.
him?
Yep.
Well, then I'm gonna quickly, after that, cast Token Spell to draw a dick on him. To cover up my failed cast. I'm gonna use Token Spell to be like, yeah. Take a look at your chest. Take a look at your chest there, Red.
Roll a bluff.
Okay, Jesus. Oh, bluff.
I just loved the noise. Like, I'm just imagining you pointing your finger, cast a spell.
It's like the combination of gnome sounds and gremlin sounds. And it's just like they're almost like speaking a different language, you know? You're just like trying to catch some nuance.
But with the exact same vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm going to use an inspiration on this one as well. So, is that a +2?
Yes.
Okay. So I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. Well, he says,
That was a clever trick. But I know what you're doing. And that dick is terrible.
I can't wait till our listeners just cut that little chunk out to meme you with.
Yeah.
listen. So go ahead and now roll your diplomacy.
Yeah. So you've already seen the growthy, or the girthy drawing I've made in the bathroom?
Oh, this is the one that you drew on him.
Okay, just wait until you see that one. Here we go. This is diplomacy? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. It's a 15.
Yes, well, you're gonna have to be prankstery more than that. Yes.
Damn.
No. Hey, guys, am I talking to a wall? Did they not hear? Did you guys not hear what I said?
Got to be more prankstery.
No, I said you have to be prankstery more than that.
Well, I see
I
that you're...
did not do my sentence structure correctly on purpose to confuse you.
I too am a fan of pedantry.
Okay, so what stage are they at, real quick?
They're at friendly.
They're at friendly, and we're trying to get them to helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah. So, but hopefully my fucking Zoom doesn't crash.
Well, just do it.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Okay. So, Subhana has been kind of like watching this exchange and almost kind of snickering herself at this whole like the straight man routine with Sayun, and then seeing like Gildy just kind of mad lib here with the dicks and penises and shit. And then
The dicks and penises.
dicks and penises, yes. And then seeing Raya just trying to like actually like, so yeah, she definitely feels like, okay, she has seen her own children kind of like act chaotically, okay, and just like, okay, well, sometimes you just got to lean into that a little bit. So Subhana is going to come from behind Raya, and she's going to say, well, I think the best way that we can get on the best foot is for us to all share our names and do it with a little song. And so,
I like songs.
do you like songs? Do you like to sing?
I do. I just said these people. I literally just said it.
No, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy because I have a song in my heart that I want to sing too. So what this really is
Okay,
is
I want to
that
know
she's
it. I want to
gonna-
hear it.
It's basically a legally distinct version of like the Bluey theme song, of just to get everybody to list off their names, and of course accompanying it with a little dance, know. And so, like, obviously, like, okay, well, I'm gonna go first and show you how it's done. Now we're just gonna and then as she's like walking past Rye, she's all right, just lean into it, girl. And
Girl.
I'm just imagining Seiyun giving you the bombastic side eye over here, just like,
He's hanging on for dear life
Yeah.
right
All right.
now.
And
so,
so-
this diplomacy. Oh, go ahead, John. You can
oh
finish
yeah,
your
yeah. And so
description there.
she's gonna do the little mom dance, hands on the hips and whatnot, and
Hit the SNL mom jeans stance.
yeah, exactly. And she's gonna and ended off with Subana,
Yeah. I imagine you just point, you like singing, you're like, and then you point towards Raya and he,
Right.
or like
Exactly.
us, and end with
Exactly.
Subana. Yeah.
All right, so all three of you can roll to assist Subana
Yeah.
in this diplomacy
Yeah.
check.
Gail.
Yeah, all right. So let's get diplomacy checks from everybody except for John right now.
God, I've got a -1. Seiyun's just like, Seiyun.
Saying of Glenville.
Oh, yo, that's a natural 18 for 17.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good. Very
Nice. Gilderon got a 16 total.
yeah. And but when it's Raya's turn, she does like a ballerina, like pirouette.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like,
fuck yeah.
Raya. Because I got a 15 flat.
Nice.
Like I have a
Okay.
+0.
good. All right. So that is 3 assists there, Subana.
Okay.
Now this is the last chance that you have.
All right.
Come on, Mama.
Yeah.
Mama, please.
Let's see if I can Norse this Norse.
Roll that Viking blacksmith die.
You got an inspiration?
Ooh.
should.
Checking. I actually have to check Foundry, not Norse Foundry, but regular Foundry. Let's see here.
Thundry.
Yeah, I've got 3 inspirations. So yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
use one of
dude,
those.
yeah.
All right, and boom. Okay. And let's see. I've got a +5 on diplomacy, but because of what we're doing here, I get a for expedition leader. Diplomacy checks to that's to gather information.
No, remember I
To make an impression.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can use it.
Okay, cool. All right. And yeah, that's an extra 1d6 to add to the result.
All right, let's
dude.
go.
All right.
Let's get it.
888 inspiration and that.
All right, so that is a 14 on the die, plus 6. That's 20, plus a d6. Let's see. 6 on the die. Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right, so that is going to be a 26.
Norse.
Norse.
26 is a success. He says,
yeah.
All right. Everybody take a breath.
and he stops,
What are their names?
like controlling.
Red is my name. The other ones, don't worry about it. They're just they call them.
You can't pronounce it anyway.
Red thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah. And he stops the control over Toof. And Toof looks a little freaked, and he scurries back into his little, chip in your neck.
And I just whisper, don't worry, Tooth. They'll get what they deserve, I'm sure.
That was fucking terrible. I hated that.
I'm so sorry, Tooth.
It's okay. It's fine.
And they say,
All right. Red, here. At your service. What can I do for you?
Well, now that we're all friends, how about you check out that lot for us?
Well, because we're friends, I'm going to tell you something that you're too dumb to figure out yourself.
Oh, because you're so smart.
I'm brilliant.
Yup.
Ready?
Hey, Brilliant, I'm Gil.
I love this one. You should join our comedy troupe.
What's its name?
Red's Revelers.
Eh,
I'll take it.
It's fine.
I like the alliteration.
So before you do anything, what about if we turn the power on?
And he reaches down and like fuses some wires together in the core, and the lights come on in the station.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Look at that beautiful map now in full
Hey.
color. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the power's on. It says,
Now, you said you want me to help you with those locks, and I will. I'm dying to help you.
I won't read any more into that.
so, you know, they'll basically help you when you want them to help you. If you want them to go do it that right now, they'll do that. If you want to continue exploring, you can do that. It's like you've won their help, you know.
Well, do we want to check out like the rest of the rooms in the hallway and see if there's another hallway at the top first and come circle back to it, or do we want to do it now?
Let's keep exploring. Maybe I can find some cool armor. Looking good, by the way, Ryan.
Thank you. Yeah, it's obviously very good, but it doesn't feel the same.
But it makes
Yeah,
your
let's
butt
Got a
look
bunch
good.
of dicks on it.
How long's that gonna last?
As long as holographic image lasts, you know. I'll tell you. Hold on. What? Where is it?
That one right there is especially well endowed.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Lasts for as long as you concentrate.
Yeah, so you figure out that it's yeah, so he's just kind of keeping his mind on it a little bit, but probably if you like once you leave him, it'll
Yeah,
just
he'll get distracted by something
Yeah.
stupid. All right. Yeah. Well, I guess let's get to exploring the rest of the station, so maybe he can take the profanity off of our armor.
Sayun leans into Raya and is like, I do not trust these gremlins.
Of course not.
I'm hesitant to let them out of my sight.
Do you want to go open the door now?
I just don't trust them is all, Raya.
I understand, but I do think it's hard for us to understand how they are, right? But I think we've made some headway, and they may play some harmless pranks, but I don't think they mean us serious harm now.
Very well. You could tell Sayun is just
Yeah.
like beyond exasperated
Yeah,
by
oh, and he, like,
all of these
she,
shenanigans.
like-
This is just like not his
Not his vibe.
You know?
Yeah,
Right,
no.
right.
And she like kind of pats him on the arm and like very quiet. I imagine we're like walking out of the room when we're saying this, and she like very quiet, trying not to be heard. Just like, if we need to, we'll come back and kill him.
So he nods in approval at that. You know,
If we need to, you know.
okay. Well,
All right.
y'all do your
so
thing.
yeah,
then.
yeah. Listen, I just couldn't I couldn't just like walk away from these assholes without at least
Yeah, sure.
justifying it.
Yeah, I'll say like once you get out in the hall, out of that room, your sword returns to looking like your sword, and the graffiti on your armor kind of dissipates away.
Okay.
Yeah, before I walk out of the room, I'm gonna. You said everything was like layers of dust. I'm just gonna token spell some dicks before I leave.
Into
Like
the
in the
dust.
dust.
Dicks drawn into the dust.
Into the dust, yeah. As I just passed, just
Were you a glitch gremlin in a former life?
I could have been. I don't remember my former life.
Do you want to be?
I'm good now. Maybe later.
Okay.
Maybe in my next life.
Think about it.
Gildy, don't you think you're setting a bad example there for old Tooth?
I'm just trying to match the crazy. I don't know what
Who's
I'm
also
doing.
basically a gremlin.
Right.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeah.
Tooth is
so-
like, he kind of says to you, right, I kind of understand why you didn't love the idea of me being a gremlin at first. I get it now. You and I understand each other better now, Gildy. I never understood why you were so disappointed with the shape that I took, but now I get it, yeah.
Look at us, Tooth. We're both growing as people.
Sure.
All right, door.
Door on the opposite end of the hallway. On the
In the middle of the station.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unlocked. Looks like you opened it right away.
Ryan just like pushes
callously.
it open.
And you see an observation room here. And this beautiful windowed dome on the top, as if, for stargazing. There looks like there was once many flowers and bushes and other plants, but they've all withered away a long time ago, leaving behind only the trellises and the planter boxes. There is a beautiful marble statue of Desna standing resplendent in the center of the room. And I actually have a picture for this. If you go to
My lady.
our Discord, I will post it there. Who wants to describe that?
It looks like a statue of
very
Desna.
elegant. What do they call it? Damar? What's that race?
Desar.
Decimar.
Decimar. Yeah. I didn't know Desna was actually a Decimar.
She might be the progenitor of them or something.
Might be.
Maybe. I guess I thought she was always a woman, but with like butterfly wings.
Perhaps there are different forms.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
This
maybe.
form appears to be insectoid, right? With like a large, thick. I would almost. I won't say like furry, but it could be just like fuzzy,
Yeah, fuzzy
kind
is
of
the word.
mane.
Yeah, it's like moth. Yeah, moths
It's
are
very
fuzzy.
moth. Yeah.
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 And the wings are like kind of folded down at her sides. They appear to be made of something that is not the same, like stone or metal.
Almost glass.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, it
like,
looks like
like
glass
stained
panels.
glass. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's kind of like in a praying, like on the.
Yeah, she's
like,
got her hands
stance.
together in
Yeah,
front of her.
very,
in front of her
very
chest.
like calm and meditative looking,
Yeah.
but the eyes like wide open. I don't think they have lids that she even could close. Also, to be as elegant as the statue looks, it's also like the freaking hunchback of Erasmus Station. That thing has got a hump on its back that is enormous.
I think that's just how that form of Desna looks.
It definitely makes you feel filled with wanderlust and like luck. You feel kind of like on your best game a little bit here. In fact, so much so that I'm going to give out a round of inspirations.
Hey, I like that.
I like
I like it a lot. All right,
I like money.
John. Let's start with you. Roll a d6 for me, buddy. Zach, let's start with you. Roll a d6 for me,
Sure
buddy.
thing, man.
Thank you.
5.
All right, so it's going to be a general for you. I would need you to roll a d20.
Okay. 18.
18. Oh boy, we got an. Oh boy,
It's Alex, isn't it?
it's
The
Alex. Yeah.
Giordano special.
the Giordano special, man.
And, he for a while he was like dialing it back a little bit. This one is not dialed back. This is
Okay.
straight up an Alex G special.
Standing by. Alex,
yeah,
I'll say, listen, before I hear whatever nonsense it is that you have to say, I just want to say thank you for being a long-time listener and for writing these inspirations and for listening along, because I might change my mind after this.
There's a non-zero chance.
Yeah.
That's how I feel now. We'll see in a little bit. Okay, well, here we go. Fucking Nickelback. Need I say more? Remember when they released that single about how living in America is tough because it's corrupt and money is expensive or whatever? Bitch, you're Canadian. There are Canadian problems you can be bitching about, like the price of maple syrup. Bands of aggressive beavers. Wait, what? Bands of aggressive beavers stealing children. Nickelback. Not enough snow to patch the hole in your igloo. Nickelback the band. Not enough loonies and toonies to pay your double-double in the Timmy's parking lot. Not having your toque, so you gotta wear a beanie. And I said toque. And the worst problem Canadians face every day is the band Nickelback. Well, while a song about these problems... write a song about these problems and leave America alone. They got a lot of shit they got to deal with, so stop adding to the pile by existing, Chad. Love you, XOXO.
Yeah, Chad.
Good to be back. Fuck Nickelback.
Get out of here, Kroger.
I put together a document for all of these horrible things about Nickelback. Look at this graph.
I think it's funny that Alex is like himself Canadian, I believe. And
Yes, he is.
Right, yeah,
He's
yeah.
just like, leave America alone, Chad.
The defender of America, Alex Giordano.
Thank you.
all right.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I'm always so glad that you're the one that gets the Alex G, Zach. It really
always
adds,
me,
it
man.
really adds a little extra layer to the punch. John, let's go with you, buddy. D6, please.
All right, D6 coming up. That is a 6.
Oh, it's a personal for you, John.
Nice. Gimme.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
All right, this one is from Shan.
Hey, Shan.
What up, Shane?
Hey there,
Shan.
Shug.
Hey there, Shug. All right, well, here we go. Subhana, you've been an absolute trooper in the face of all these trials and tribulations. Stepping up to be the face can't be easy, but by golly, are you doing the damn thing? You're sweet as peaches, and you make your family proud.
Oh,
Oh,
that deals
I
my
was
pickle.
Dang straight.
I was expecting some shenanigans.
That's good.
Thank
That's
you,
good.
Shan.
All right, Heath, you want to go?
Sure.
All right, you know the drill. D6.
A 1.
Uno, that is a personal.
Nothing personnel, kid.
All right, let's roll a D6 for me, please.
Okay. That is also a 1.
Okay. This one is from Penn, so it's just going to be more positive reinforcement.
I love it.
I know. Pins are really sweet. Penn says, Heath, thank you for bringing so much joy and delight to our lives. Listening to you play your characters with such commitment and dedication always makes our days better. Please never forget you're an awesome person, and your infectious enthusiasm is always appreciated.
Oh, well, thank you. I can't cast that spell, but I'll get there one day.
You know, here's the thing that I have to say real quick, just to interject.
Here it comes.
We don't do inspirations and live and let fly. Therefore, I never receive an inspiration.
You're not allowed.
I never
This is not an accident. It's premeditated, partner. We can't have your head grow that large.
All right, Dustin, you're up.
All right.
D6, please.
Noted. Duly noted.
All right. That's a 1.
All right, a personal for you too, man. We're out here crushing the personal game. You know, proud of us. Roll a D4.
A D4. Here goes.
God bless.
That'd be a 4.
All right, this is.
Hey, man, I think your F-350's double parked out back there.
Yep. Ain't got no
You're
gas.
blocking us off from the Sizzler.
I parked it that way.
This is from Random. Okay.
Random?
Yo.
Random one.
Yeah, Random one. Stay strong, Short King. You're a mustachioed god of death, and don't forget it.
That's right, I am.
You're a god?
That's right.
Some good inspirations this round.
All right, that was good. That's
Yeah.
good. Desna be praised.
Desna
That is
be
all
praised.
that's in this room. It's just an observation room.
I'm
Okay.
so torn about Desna actually being a butterfly because, like, It's like, do you bless up in the same way as Hylax? Do you do the like little chittery mandibles?
No,
you know?
this is different. It's different than Hylax. You got to give her own thing. You know, we got to figure what that's going to be.
It's
The
butterfly
giant
kisses.
eyebrows.
Yeah, I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
May luck be
Butterfly
with
kisses.
you. How about
Yeah,
that?
cross the arms, make your fingers into big eyebrows.
Oh gosh.
It's canon.
Got it. We nailed it, guys.
did it.
Crushed it. All right.
I love coming up with these.
All right. Next.
That's all there is to do here. Huh? All right. As we turn to leave out of this room, Sayun will kind of turn back to the statue and nod his head ever
When
so
you do
slightly
that-
towards the Desna statue.
When you do that, the shadow that is cast down onto the floor from the statue, you swear that you can see it flutter a little bit. And you like do a double take, and it still seems you're like, did I see that or did I?
Right,
No,
right.
you
He's
know.
not sure. Okay, well,
Yeah.
he's not gonna bring it up to the party.
I need you to have a full-on panic attack right now. You know.
Everyone having a crisis at the moment. It seems that there's
No,
a
if-
shadow that is moving ever so slightly on this statue.
Oh, that's just the acid kicking in.
That's the
Gil
glitch
dosed
gremlin.
us all.
I'm a merry prankster.
Yeah.
No, that was how he was going to prove himself to the gremlins. Is he dosed all of his friends.
Yep. This is my dream now.
God.
All right, next.
Next, we go up. I think it's up the hallway, but it's not actually north. It's
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
east, right?
Yeah.
And to the left.
And
To the
all right, so
left.
yeah, we come to the end of the T shape, and oh my gosh, it's
The
not
old
a
T
T.
junction.
It's like a.
It's like a little.
There's like, there's like a little nubby room.
climbing thing.
It's a
know,
termination at
like
the,
the
at the
ice
left.
climbing hooks
Yeah,
or
yeah, it's
whatever.
like an ice
Yeah.
climbing.
Crampon?
I don't know what
believe
the. It's not an
a
axe,
pipe.
right? What is it called?
It's a pick.
A pick, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So, but to the it's he's describing it like that because we go to the north of the hall and to the left there's a door to the left and it's like a little nub, kind of like a like a hammer end. But then to the right there is a hallway. There's a door above us, and down the hallway to the right there's at least one more door, and it probably curves around back to the.
Well, the one
down.
to the right looks very similar to the reinforced door that you saw before, and has exact same kind of panel.
Like it goes to the same big room.
Like
block-
On the other end of the hall. Of that.
The
Yeah.
blocked off one, like we were
I
trying to
got
get
it.
the
And
gremlins
just
to help
like
with.
Yeah.
basically this hallway does a rectangle of sorts.
It's like a horseshoe
around the
a-
Desna room.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Raya, you open the door to this room over here to the space left, and you recognize it as a medical lab.
Ooh.
There's all sorts of diagnostic equipment, sensors, and tools. Most of the stuff has remained untouched,
Give me the health potions.
Yeah, so you do a quick cursory look, and in a drawer you find 5 Mark I healing serums.
Nice.
Score.
So who's
Norse.
gonna hold the Norse? Who's gonna hold those?
I mean, I definitely want one.
I want
want one.
Yeah.
I've already got 3. So
Okay.
y'all can
Dang it, I want 2 then.
There you go. There you go.
2.
2 for Sayun.
2. Got him.
I got you.
So then can we do 2 Raya, 2 Sayun, and 1 to Sumama?
One moment.
Okay.
uno momento, por favor.
All right, so 2 to Sayun. Got it. All right. So that puts you at a total of 4 there, Sayun.
Okay, great.
Raya, how many are you taking?
2.
2. And 1 to Subana? All right. Let's do it. Got it. Done and done. Next.
Yep. Keep on trucking.
Let's try the door to our space north. Let's just open it, man. If it's trapped, it's trapped.
Oh,
Whatever.
you opened it and I closed it.
No, after you. No, me. No, I'll do it.
Canadian standoff. Yeah.
Dude.
I just slipped under y'all.
Yeah, so you open the door, and this looks like another quarters area. though it's a little bit more
Plush.
clinical. Or no, this looks like it might be more like staff quarters than the guest
Captain's
quarters.
or something.
Not even that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, sure, but like, this looks a little bit more utilitarian than the exciting Saved by the Bell decor of the guest quarters.
The Max. The name of that diner is the Max.
That's right. So if you take a step in there, you see that there's a large dining room and lounge, and there's like a hallway off of that leads to 4 bedrooms and a bathroom. There is a culinary synthesizer on the shelf.
Ooh, our food game just leveled up.
Yes,
Yep.
it did.
It's time for some well polyps.
But it
Lenny,
is
get over here.
broken, so it will need an engineering check to repair it.
We've got
All
a
right.
mini.
Gil walks up and cracks his fingers and says, "We've got a Lenny." Yeah, so I'm going to do an engineering check. Let's see what's going on here. What do we got here?
Well, there's a problem right there. Your food synthesizer's broken.
Yeah, it ain't got no gas in it.
I love the idea that they're
carburetor's all
gas
gummed
powered.
That's the only thing wrong with it.
Culinary
It's like the
synthesizer.
distant future, and the like microwave surrogates are gas powered.
You need dino blood to run this.
All right, well, 25 is a pretty strong success. You fix it, and as you're in there, you realize that this is the top of the line culinary synthesizer. This is a Mark III culinary synthesizer.
Whoa,
Yes.
we're having hot pockets tonight, fellas.
Oh, it's
Hell yeah.
way better than that. Like the Mark III, like you can make some really like
some
fancy
lobster and shit, I
dishes.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
filet mignons and stuff.
Yes, you can create up to good quality meals, superior intoxicants, and any other food or drink with a price of 10 credits or less.
Oh,
with these.
hell.
This
No,
is
Okay,
no
so-
lobster, no filet.
So good quality, not great, but like country fried steak, something like that. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
I
can
mean,
make exquisite liquor.
You can't make great quality with a synthesizer. Like, this is the best that you can get out of culinary synthesizers.
Okay.
And
It's awesome.
it's great. Yeah, so I put that in your inventory, Guild Duran.
Cool.
Yeah, so there you go. You got you a little way to eat better.
Next.
Exactly. Next. Yeah.
There's,
Alright.
there's nothing in the like bedrooms or bathroom
So
or anything.
I will say, if you go in the bedrooms, you will probably be interested in this as characters. Though there's nothing of value, but you do see some personal effects of the station's former custodians, including star charts, some Desnan holy symbols, and clothing that doesn't make sense from your time. Like, this looks very different and strange.
Nice. Is there an almanac
No.
anywhere?
You're an almanac.
Is there a sports almanac that I can bet in Back to the Future?
We're in the
Farmer's
future, dang it.
Almanac.
Can I snag one of those Desnan holy symbols to bring back to Jamila?
Show of
Oh, there's a
Nice.
holy symbol? I'd definitely want one of those.
Yeah.
You said there was a couple, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, so Raya comes out like they're like I just imagine they're like little rosaries with butterflies on them, and comes out holding a couple of them.
Yeah. Great. So yeah, you guys have a couple little trinkets to add to your stash. Sayun has rushed out to the hall, followed by Subana, while the two of you are pilfering.
Next.
Yeah.
Pilfering holy symbols.
Yeah. I'll say as you walk up, you do see that reinforced door, and you do see a door kind of to your left. And before you even worry about that, you know that this goes to the airlock on the other side that you chose
Right.
not to come in. You know what I mean?
Oh, the door to
The door
my
that you're
space
right
north.
next to.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So there's no point in worrying about this.
I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just telling you, based on the layout, you would know that that's
It was
what
the
that
airlock
door
that
goes.
was broken.
Broken.
Though.
Yes,
yeah.
that's
So we
correct,
don't
yeah.
want to open that then.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
I don't like the way you
See, now
said
you're
that,
piquing
Adam.
my curiosity a little bit. And
I'm
I'm like,
trying to say- I was trying to
is there
say as neutral as
5,000
possible.
credits just chilling right behind this door?
Listen,
What's
I'm
going
trying
on?
to say it as neutral as possible. I'm just giving you information that your characters would know.
Yeah, there's 5,000 credits behind that door.
There's 5,000 credits behind that damn door, man.
That'll mess up,
Environmental
guys.
protection's active. let's just take a peek. Oh, there is another door to my This is so confusing. The door, as the map layout is, it's to the east. Technically,
West.
it's north. It's towards the front of the
East,
ship.
west, south.
Yeah, it's to
towards
the
front.
right. Thanks.
It's towards the nose of the ship, towards the bow
That's correct.
of the ship.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's check this door because clearly the airlock. There's no point in that.
Yeah,
but
we're
let's
right
check
by
this
an
door.
airlock.
Okay, well, you did do this. So you open the door into another supply room, and you see, again, more supplies and stuff, though the problem here is that most of these supplies have been eaten and destroyed by an infestation of asteroid lice. And you fools will see you.
Man, my hair's too luxurious to cut.
There better be a crit sit with 5K
Listen, I
exactly.
was trying to wrap up book one, and you had to go to this side. All right, no.
See, this isn't a speedrunner. This is a completionist
I mean,
here.
if we don't come check this stuff out, we'll never get to see it again. You know?
Right, all right. Well, we'll see y'all next time. Thank you guys.
Well,
Bye-bye. Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at the STFnetwork.com. That's the STFnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.